and welcome back to The Decked. I am the author stylist, Rebecca N. Bryan, but you can call me Beck. I haven't done an online shopping episode in a while. I'm going to be decking out Second First Impressions by Sally Thorne. I wanted to do a romance today because it is getting close to Valentine's Day. And I read this one back in November and I was trying to think of a book to do for this episode. I'm like, oh yeah, I finished that one. I can just do that one. To give you a little bit of a background on the book, this book is about Ruthie Medona, who works at an old folks home, and the CEO of the company sticks her with his son, who's kind of a bad boy, and Ruthie ends up giving him a job there to be an assistant to two of the older women residents, the Parloni sisters. It's an opposites attract romance. So they're both in their mid-20s, but Ruthie dresses like a grandma. At one point, she's compared to Tweety Bird's grandma, which is hilarious and completely spot on to what I was imagining. So we're gonna search for grandma clothes today. We're gonna search for cardigans, but we're gonna try to find some Valentine's themed cardigans. And then we're gonna find a rocker outfit for a dude for Teddy Prescott. There's a couple scenes I wanna highlight. One scene, of course there's a makeover scene. There's a makeover scene. So the Parloni sisters, the older women, and Ruthie's coworker and Teddy go with her to a thrift store to try to remake over Ruthie because Ruthie wants to fall in love. So her coworker convinced her to join a dating site, and this is the scene where they go to the thrift store where Ruthie buys all her clothes to try to find new and a different style for Ruthie. In that scene, she wants to try a jumpsuit. She finds the perfect dress, first of all, that makes her boobs look great. So I don't know if we're gonna shop for that specifically today because Sally Thorne doesn't give a whole lot of details about what the dress is, but she wants to try on a jumpsuit. She does try on a play suit, which is like a romper, and she comes out of it with pinks, yellows, and grays. So we're gonna find a cute romper, I guess. And then at the end of the book, there's a prom scene, and Ruthie wears a dress that is described as ivory, feathers, and satin. And I also wanna find some great, really vintage pieces, designer pieces that the Parloni sisters would wear. Because Renata Parloni used to be a fashion editor in her day, and she has some great, super fancy stuff. And we're gonna do this all secondhand online. So let's start at Poshmark. So the camera battery died, so we're just gonna do this on the computer for now. All right, so let's go to Valentine's cardigan. All right, so we wanna kind of find something that would be old lady-ish. This is kind of cute. I kind of wanted to have hearts. By the way, in the book, the old folks' home is kind of on top of a turtle habitat. So if we could find anything with turtles on it, or turtles and hearts, that would be even cuter and even better. So we'll see what we can find. This is a total grandma sweater. In one scene, she wears a cardigan with foxes and mushrooms on it. So that would be kind of cute too. Oh, let's just look for like kitschy cardigans. Whoa, this one's kind of great. Ah. Yeah, that one's kind of great. So let's go with that. And then we want a wool pencil skirt. Something super dowdy, not something cute. This is pre-makeover. At one point, she refers to a brown tweed skirt that she gets rid of, so maybe that would work. I kind of want it to be gray. That would be okay. Yeah. There we go. Because I feel like the brown adds too much contrast. We want it to look dowdy right now. Okay, so we'll go with that. And that one is really cute though. And then we want a pair of loafers. See, loafers are really in right now, but I want a pair that looks like a grandma would wear. I mean, loafers have been in for years. So it's kind of like grandma shoes. Oh, those are cute. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking, but my daughter's trying to settle her down. And we're going on a walk after this. These, I always think of these. They're almost like moccasins. Should I just type in grandma shoes and see what comes up? Grandma shoes. Let's see. These aren't grandma shoes. That's kind of a grandma shoe. Just the high vamp. The high vamp makes it kind of a grandma shoe. I kind of like that idea. I feel like maybe the heel would be too high for Ruthie, but I don't know. I think those would work. They're black, which would go with the gray. Those would be good too. But no, I like these heels. The nice low heel for a grandma. All right, so that was pretty easy. We got the shoes. Should we get like a tiny handbag too? Grandma handbag. I feel like those tiny like crocheted handbags. This is a shoulder bag. I kind of want a handbag. Although I feel like Ruthie would be really practical. So maybe this tapestry handbag would be, or shoulder bag would be kind of okay. And it kind of goes with everything too. Oh my gosh, it's got a little change purse. This kind of reminds me of my grandma, who passed away in 2003. But I feel like I remember her keeping her cigarettes in like a pretty change purse like that. Maybe it was her glasses, but I'm remembering it like her cigarettes. So this kind of brings back nice fond memories for me. So we're gonna get this one. I feel like this handbag would go really well with the rest of the grandma outfit. Oh, we need a blouse. Duh, how could I forget that? There you go. Need something good to go under our... Oh my gosh, that's really cute. Oh, it's a girl's size medium? That's really cute. This would be cute, but like Veer Wang. That's really pretty. It's too fashion though. We want this to be dowdier at this point. I feel like just a white, simple blouse. Because I mean, this would add a lot to it, like kind of pattern with this to bring out the red, and in a way that might work. But we've got the tapestry bag. Like, look at this. Look at this like huge oversized collar. Like exaggerated collar. If those were hearts, I would go with that. Maybe we should do like a heart print blouse. This Talbot's one is nice, and that would match with the... That would match really well with the sweater. Do I think it's grandma-y? I really don't. But if we're going with the theme, it would go really well. So I think I do want to go with that blouse. So this blouse under this sweater with this skirt, some tights, some hosiery, and then this bag. It's kind of perfect. This doesn't really match the red, but it's so muted compared to everything else. But I'm kind of fine with that. It's okay. Pink, yellow, floral romper. I'm actually really impressed with what we're finding. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's off the shoulder though, and I don't like that for Ruthie. She would definitely not wear anything too revealing, so maybe something like this isn't too much of a stretch, because it's definitely got the kind of old-fashioned fabric to it, but I mean, it's still a jumpsuit. It's pretty great. It would look good with a cardigan. So I kind of like that option. This looks like a dress she would wear anyway, but it's a romper, or it's a jumpsuit. Oh my gosh, it is. Well, I think that's perfect. Even the sleeves too. Yeah. I think that's a perfect Ruthie jumpsuit. And then finally, we want to find her fancy prom Christmas party dress. So we're going to type in ivory feathers, satin dress. Ooh, this is pretty. So the idea is the Parloni sisters, I don't think this is really spoiling anything, but the Parloni sisters buy this dress. This is kind of perfect for Ruthie for this prom Christmas scene. I love this. All right, so Poshmark really came through to us for us. I didn't have to check eBay at all. Now I'm going to find some super high-end stuff at the Real Real, which I've never been on, but I hear good things. Okay, so the first thing I definitely wanted to look for is when Ruthie first sees Teddy, he is wearing Balmain jeans. And I want to type in biker jeans. Why? Oh, yeah, totally. Because he's a biker. Look at that weird crotch. Ew. So weird. Yeah, these are totally B jeans a biker would wear. So these jeans. Men's leather biker jacket. I mean, some of these are really cool, but it's got to look like at far away, it's got to look like he doesn't have money, and then close up, it's like, okay, no, this guy's got some money. So I'm thinking just one of these, like, super simple jackets would be fine. Okay, now he's got to have biker boots, too. Oh, I don't even want to look any farther. Those are, nah, I don't know that he'd have ties. I kind of don't want ties. These are kind of cool, but, like, these are cool. What are these? I mean, they're sold, but it's not like we're actually going to buy them. Does Harley Davidson make boots? I feel like I should know this. I feel like I'm missing out. Harley Davidson boots. I'm in... Oh, okay, we're going that route. I'm in Wisconsin, right? Home of Harley Davidson. So I feel like for the boots, we got to go with Harley Davidson boots. Okay, these will work. Kind of just want them to be simple. And they would look good new, and they would look good super beat up too. And a buckle. A buckle's always good. So yeah, have to go with Harley Davidson for the boots. Whether they're not terribly expensive. It's reasonable for a boot. But gotta give Harley Davidson some love. And then I want like a totally worn in. This we should buy new because I want this to be obviously new. So let's go to like Net-a-Porter. I want like the most expensive t-shirt I can find, but I also want it to look destroyed. Men's white t-shirt. Let's find the most ridiculous white t-shirt we could find. Do they not have men's clothes in Oh, Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter. I didn't realize Net-a-Porter had a men's site. That's cool. Or is it Mr. Porter? Okay, white t-shirt. Let's see. I don't want anything fancy. Yeah, Celine. Distressed. I should put distressed. Distressed white t-shirt. There we go. There we go. Liberal Youth Ministry. What a great brand. That's totally what I'm going for, though. Like, totally. Yes. It looks dirty. And yet, you're buying it that way. And you spent $200. His boots are cool, too. Don't you think men should wear... Is he wearing a skirt? Don't you think men should wear skirts like this more often? That'd be pretty cool. He looks awesome. Yeah, I think that tank top is perfect. And it's even ripped. Yeah, this tank top's great. We're totally doing this for our Teddy look. And then finally, I love that. We are going back to the Real Real to find some pieces that Renata Parloni would rock. Vintage Hermes riding jacket. Ooh, ooh. 1999 is vintage. Doesn't even look fancy, does it? I don't know. You know what though? That kind of is an old lady coat, isn't it? Ooh, a fur jacket. You could totally see a old lady hanging on to something like that. I wonder if we should go to eBay for this. I don't know. Let's try. Vintage Hermes jacket. I could kind of see a fancy old lady wearing something like that. Ooh, here we go. This is a riding jacket. Vintage Hermes riding jacket. That's pretty cool. It definitely looks fancy. So yeah, we've got some cool options here. All right. So one other thing they referred to in the thrift shopping scene was Renata made a comment. It's like, oh, Emilio Pucci makes an excellent jumpsuit, as if they could pull out an Emilio Pucci jumpsuit from a random thrift shop. So let's see what Emilio Pucci makes for a jumpsuit. I mean, yeah. Ruthie, if someone very conservative would wear any of these. Maybe that one. Maybe that one, actually. I could see Ruthie in that. Totally. Be like a hand-me-down. Be like Renata giving this to Ruthie. Totally. All right. Okay, I think we got some good finds at Poshmark and The Real Real, and a little bit at Monsieur Porte. I don't know, MrPorter.com. Anyway, I don't do a ton of secondhand shopping, but I'm definitely trying to do more of it and trying to have a more open mind about, you know, what you can find, what treasures you can find when you're thrift shopping. This was definitely fun trying to figure out different outfits for Sally Thorne's book, First Impressions. If you haven't read her book, definitely pick it up. It's a great read for Valentine's Day if you're into opposites attract romance. Let me know if you like this format of decking out a book. If you're new here, I do online shopping. I do shopping in a store with mixed results. And a third thing I do for these type of videos is I go into my own closet and I see what I can find there. Yeah, that's it for this. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Decked. Tune in next week for whatever topic or book I decide to get out next. Go buy me some vintage Hermes. Just kidding. Bye.